Hi everyone, it's Alexandra. So today's idea is actually a practice that I've been working with in the last couple of weeks, and it's been really helpful. So I'm thinking that it'll probably be helpful for all of you. And the basic idea is if you are feeling challenged, or you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, or you feel like you've failed, or you're disappointed in yourself in maybe a habit or a way of being that you're trying to cultivate, whatever it is, those times when you're like, oh, and most of us have the inner critic and the habit of beating ourselves up, that we shouldn't be, dealing with this again, or why is this coming up again? I thought I mastered it. All of those negative thoughts that kind of just float in or charge in to kind of bring us down. So we're already skilled at beating ourselves up. And my practice has been like, okay, great. I'm glad I've gotten the inner critic down. I'm very aware of when the inner critic comes in and those negative voices, and I start beating myself up. And for me, I'm seeing any sort of challenge or problem as an opportunity to heal in many ways. And I feel like our psyche, our spirit, our soul, our higher self, whatever you want to call it, is guiding us to the next evolution of our soul, the next evolution of our growth. And that any of our problems, any of our challenges are actually a call for healing. That anything that we feel frustrated or angry or upset or disappointed or fearful about is actually a call. And if we can look at it as a call, it's literally a part of us that is saying, I need healing around this area. So if you're having challenging relationships, there's healing for you to do around the relationships. And it doesn't mean that you need to beat yourself up like, why did I go for this guy again? I always do this. Instead, step back and start feeling into it and say, so if there was healing that needed to be done in this area, what is it? And coming from a softer and a more loving space, a space that you would, counsel or support a friend. A lot of times we talk to ourselves in ways that we would never, ever talk to our best friends. So coming from that space. So any challenge that you have, or any time that you're feeling frustrated, come back to, what is this trying to teach me? What is wanting to be healed within me? Instead of beating yourself up and going into those negative drama stories that you've gone into over and over and over, that we all do, stop, take a deep breath, and say, what is trying to be healed? And what is trying to be expressed? What is trying to come through? Because there's always another phase of our growth that is wanting to be expressed. And sometimes these little challenges can come up because they need to be healed in order for us to move forward. So honoring the challenges, and I don't know if I want to say get excited about them. That might be a little too much, but really seeing them for what they are and using them as an opportunity to really love yourself, honor your own process, and really do the healing that needs to be healed. Because we've all got our crap that needs to be healed and transformed. And when we can come from a loving and more acceptance, come from love and acceptance, it's a much graceful and beautiful process rather than beating up ourselves, which never works, and we end up feeling worse. And yes, so that's the idea. Anytime you have the challenge, it's a call for you to heal a wound of yours, or just something that needs to be transformed. So anytime you're feeling frustrated, I know you probably never do, but it's been really good for me. Anytime that I feel like I'm really, I just take a deep breath and I think, okay, what needs to be healed? This keeps coming up. What can I do to move through it in a graceful, beautiful, powerful way? So I hope that helps you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And until next time, mwah!